Hey everybody, it's Tori from Praying Hands and Walking Feet, the channel where we're finding our way without a compass or a map. Today we are answering the question, how can I pass along the faith to my children? What are some simple, maybe not necessarily easy, but what are some simple ways that I can help our family be grounded in our faith so that my kids can learn from my example and can be rooted in their faith for the rest of their life? Well, this may seem like a simple task, but this is a question that is asked very often. And so I just wanted to take a second and give you a little glimpse into how we are choosing to ground our family in our faith. First step, number one, it always starts with me. I have to be rooted fully in my faith, and I have to live by example. We can't lead by saying, you should do this. We have to lead by example, example, example. So when my kids see that I lean into my faith in hard times and when I am grateful in hard times and in good times, when my kids see that I don't grumble going to church, that I look forward going to church, when my kids see me reading the Bible. How many kids see their parents reading the Bible? How impactful is that? Just open it up, just read it. When my kids see me prioritizing Bible study and getting together with fellow believers to talk about things and work out things and understand and get a deeper understanding and knowing of our faith and what God says. All of these things, leading by example, are going to help our children know what to do with their faith because we're modeling it for them. We can't expect them to know what to do. We are teaching them by our example. So make sure that our example is what we want them to become. The number 2 tip I have is to go to church together as a family. You don't have to drag everybody kicking and screaming. Just make it an expectation. Say, hey, God granted us all of these blessings that we have, and so he only asks for us 1 hour of our time on Sunday. And so we are going to respectfully obey what he asks and go to church. This is where we can have quiet time. This is where we can pray. This is where we can work out things that are happening, that we are thinking about, that we need help with. This is where we are at peace. We want to teach our kids that church is where you go to when you're questioning. Church is where you go to when you're struggling. Church is where you go to when you just need that sense of peace. And we can't teach our kids that if we're never taking them there. So make it a family habit to go to church regularly. And going together as a family is so helpful because it builds that community and it just helps reinforce those family values. The third suggestion I have is to, like I said earlier, let your kids see you doing a Bible study. Maybe do a Bible study with them. So one of the ones that I am doing with some adult ladies at our church is Walking with Purpose. It is a great Catholic women's Bible study. I think we are on our 6th maybe book. They're amazing. I'm learning so many new things. And when I learn things that are new to me, I tend to share those with the kids and go, hey, did you know this about Ruth? Oh my goodness, did you know this about the story of David? There's always new little insights that take the story just a little bit deeper. Or they help me in our Bible study time. I have the kids do Bible studies too. For them, we love these ones from Not Consumed. They are short, sweet, scripture-based, to the point. They are at different levels for each of the kids. So I'll pop a link for both of those below just to make it easy for you to find them. But have your kids learn how to dive deep into the Bible. Have them learn how to understand, what are these stories tell us? What is this whole book for? There are some books in the Bible that I didn't know what they were all about until we started some Bible studies. There were some stories that just confused me. I didn't get what message God was trying to teach us until we dove into them with the guidance of a Bible study. Now, do you have to do a Bible study? Do you have to get an actual book? No, you could just choose to open up and read the Bible. What a novel idea. It is the #1 best-selling book and has been for forever and ever and ever. So that's number 3. Have your kids see you studying the Bible and teach them how to study the Bible. Number 4 is surround yourself with faith faith-filled people, people who have the same value system that you do. No, I'm not saying to be exclusive and to kick anybody out, but if you want to raise your kids to be faith-filled and to lean on their faith, then they need as many examples as possible. Our world is in darkness right now, honestly. And so our kids need to see as many shining lights as they can. And it's our job, it's our responsibility to help make sure that they are surrounded with positive, light-filled influences. So who we choose to hang around with does matter, because who we choose to hang around with changes who we are. And we're modeling that example for them. If we choose friends who are faith-filled and follow Christ, then our children are more likely, not guaranteed, but more likely to choose friends who are faith-filled and follow Christ also. And my number 5 tip, idea, strategy for passing along the faith to our kids is to relax. Honestly, rest and relax and talk to God, because He is the one who is inviting them into a relationship with Him. We should not be forcing it upon anyone. It should not be a fight every single time, because that's going to leave a bad taste in their mouth. And this is where I feel that some parents have great intentions, but just get derailed, because we have the best of intentions. We have the best heart for our children, but sometimes we just need to rest and relax and go, okay, God, I've done what I know what to do. I need for you to pull them closer to you. And just leave it as that, at that, and let Him do His work. But we can't force anybody to do anything. Just like we can lead a horse to water, we cannot force it to drink. We can invite our children into the faith, but we cannot force them to become faithful. That is not how this works. So lead by example, expose them to the Bible, teach them the amazing things about it. There are some wonderful resources out there. Listening to Bible in a Year, Bible stories, there's podcasts now. There's all sorts of resources in this amazing technical world that we live in, that they can learn so much and they can be exposed to so much, which is a blessing and can be a curse. So let's just watch what we're exposing them to, what expectations we have, what environment we've created for them, and then lean in and let God work. I hope you all are blessed by this topic. If you want to hear more about these kinds of things, please subscribe to the channel below, and you will get a notification every time we post a new video. Thanks.